Greetings. Oh my god, it's looking a bit dark in here this evening. And a bit messy. As you can see, my room's now collected another large box, which is just there, a ladder. I don't know where the hell all this stuff comes from. Greetings, Doug. Midnight. Johnny Jr., how you doing? Hive, I saw one for certain that is more. Right, okay, well, what we're going to do, first of all, is I think we're just going to play the video. And then what I have set up is my editing software, which basically allows me to go through it frame by frame. So, alright, granted, it's probably not the neatest way, but trust me, there's a couple of little details you can pick up frame by frame that definitely changes your perspective, should we say, on some of the ships. In all fairness, I've only really looked deeply into the first two, but then I was like, oh my god, look at the time. Sod it. Why not just do this live? So let's go. Maybe I'm gonna have to get one of those halo lights. Right, so Russian DD, a ship behind there. Turrets look very American. Is that American? Oh, right, 3 ships there. An exciting view of smokestack. Ooh, some trees. Look at the trees. Yeah, thanks for that, Wargaming. That give us so much information. I hardly know what to do with it all. Right, okay, so what we're gonna do here is pull up the good old editing software. If I actually expand this for you guys and girls, I'm gonna apologize for the picture quality. Okay, we're just gonna put that straight out there, but like literally, I'm going to see we can go through this frame by frame. Right, where was it that I seen? Right, so first of all, we can see this very angled mast, and this here. I don't know how hard it is for you ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs to see, but this, right here, right where my mouse is a large single turret. Right, okay, so we know it's Russian. We know it has an angled turret, angled mast, and it has a large gun. So if we, through the magic of the interwebs, pop up the World of Warships wiki. Alright, I've got to remember, I've got to scroll now so you guys can see it on the screen because I've adjusted the size of the screen. Right, so the only 2 that have angled masts are the Grosavoy and the Densley. Right, so if we look at the Grosavoy, this is what I'm interested in. Guns, 3x2s, so right, so it's not a main battery. AA defense, 3x2s, 4x4s, 2x4s. Right, there's no single turret there. If we look at the Denley, I think that's how you pronounce it, Denley. Hive his hat can revoke the key going. How am I hacking? This isn't hacks. This is ingenuity, ladies and gentlemen. Ingenuity. Right. So let's look. Right. Denley. Right. Okay. Denley. So guns. 3x2s. Right. Okay. So not them. AA 2x2. 1x2. 130mm. So a single large caliber gun. A single large caliber gun. Zoom and enhance. It just is reported for griefing. Time for frame by frame analysis. Did the ball cross the line yet? Why? So like obviously I can't confirm it. I don't know. I can just see what's on the screen. But we've got a destroyer with an angled mass and one large caliber gun, single turret. Denley, I think, is the only ship that it could realistically be. Right, okay, so we get this superstructure of a ship behind, right? But if we do get lucky, right here, this, like literally, you see how many frames you can actually really identify. You can't really tell there. Okay, right, fair enough. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 frames of identifiable turret. Right, okay, so look at this turret. Right, there's something very distinct about this turret. It's super firing, fair enough, but it's very thin and very tall. So what that tells me, back to the magic of the interwebs. Right, okay. So my first thought was, when I seen all that superstructure, I thought battleship. Right, but yeah, it's not. Like Savetsky Soyuz would seem like the first choice, but like it's not that tall, it's not that skinny. And then I thought, well, it's thin. That's not a high caliber gun. So then I popped over into cruisers. Right, okay. So we have that. All right, we don't have the bag Russian, but we have the Pito bag Russian. Kronstadt. Nah, beefy. So it's not that one. Alexander Nevsky. Nah, it's beefy. Because the turret is larger, like significantly larger than the magazine. Or whatever you'd call it. The hole where the turret sits. I'm waiting to see if anyone's getting... Is anyone going to guess what... code in Ultra 4K HD iOS PlayStation 7. Yes. Apologies for that. Petropavlovsk, we think. I think. Alright, I see where you're coming from, but like the superstructure, like doesn't match. I'm gonna stop teasing you. Right, so we had quite a lot of superstructure going on. And yeah, like just look at that turret on the Dmitry Donskoy. It's a shame I can't find a better picture of it, to be honest with you. But like, look, super tall, super thin. Turret is much larger than the magazine. Boom. There we go. So I don't know. You can argue with me if you want, but I'm fairly convinced that seems to fit the profile there. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that looks like what it is. Right, okay, so we'll go back to this screen so we are prepared, and through the magic of the interwebs, here we go again. But wasn't the turret slim in the video? No, look, it's right there. So you've got the magazine is slim, and the turret is quite a bit larger. This is the best ship because you can charge in a battle in Donskoy. That actually sounds like fun. I will hopefully we'll be giving that a try. Right, okay. Might have to zoom out a wee bit here. Look at it, frame by frame. Like Robin. Robin is evil the way he's done this. Like, is it me? How many barrels is that there? Is that full? 1, 2, 3, full? Battleship Missouri says, looks like Salem. Is it just 3? I'm kind of torn. I think it's because of the really nasty editing. Right, so let's pay attention to the conning tower there. So we tier 9 French BB. Well, I know what I think it might be. Let me see if I can find what I think it is. I think it's the Alsace, because you've got that darkness behind the turrets, and I said it looked like full. And then the sheep and the bridge. That's definitely American or French. I think everything you've bought first, didn't they, pretty much? Everyone to get their hands on them. Okay, I'm not convinced it's the Alsace anymore. Right, okay, what are we saying in chat? Buffalo. Right, let's have a look at the Buffalo. Buffalo is cruiser. See, what makes me think it's not the Buffalo is if we can bring the video back up. It's like the conning tower, be it. It looks... But there are both us on the front. Let's get that back up. Yeah, no. Is that the Buffalo? Is that the Buffalo? Is it the Buffalo? Seattle's the other one that people have been mentioning. Where's the Seattle? Yeah, now see, look at the conning tower styling on here. No, it's not, because the Bofors are sort of shielded, should we say. And they're not, they're out in the open. No, that's Buffalo. Let's go back to Buffalo. I'll show you why it's Buffalo. Here, and then the both forces are here. It's this large. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we confirmed another one? Do you reckon that's a correct identification? So we've got the Bofors here. We have that raised. I don't know what the hell that is. It's two funnels with a mast in between it. Oh, right, might not in between it, but yeah, the masts look right. Can we view the hull upgrades? Well, that's the back of the ship, so that's not good to us. I thought it might let us skip through them. Anchorage is the same as the Buffalo. Oh yeah, there's the anchorage. Yeah, but that would be like, that would be more akin to a tier 7 on console. Oh, holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. Nemesis, thank you very much for the like over on Facebook there. Yeah, but no, I think, I don't know. So this has AA at the front. You can see the Bofors there. We can see that little raised bit. Two turrets, two funnels. Like, I don't know. It's not the Seattle. The only reason why I'm saying it's not the Seattle, or at least without like hull upgrades, is because the Bofors are hidden behind these raised sections of the hull, and it doesn't have that singular front one. This has more Bofors at the front again. So if you look at the shape of that and the shape of those compared to the Buffalo, see that is a circular. It's that, and there's no raising around by those. And if we go back to this, so there's the Bofors. There's no raising of the above the deck line there, and there's that circular part. There we go. You can clearly see a mast behind that. That's the. See the way he does this. He's an absolute bugger with his editing. Oh no, right, okay, so yes, that's one funnel with a mast behind it, and there's our second one. You barely get to see it here. So yeah, that is the Buffalo. I'm gonna call it. I'm writing that down as confirmed. Not confirmed, obviously all of this is completely speculative. But yeah, that very, very much to me looks like the Buffalo. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna get my shit together. It's the Buffalo and the Seattle is next to it. The shape of the bow and the leads where the lines are going through are identical. Hey, Nate. Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, I think it's definitely not the Seattle. So, there is a second ship next to it. Rear smokestack doesn't have a mast. Lots of bow force at the back. How are we going to get to see a turret? That is a smaller ship. That's a DD. See the way it sort of trails off at the back really quickly. There's not much. There's not much structure there. Mera is saying it's definitely a Allen M. Sumner class destroyer. Can we see the flag? I don't think we could see the flag. It's American. They've got. You can tell it's American by the shape of the funnel. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Let's get the old Wargaming wiki up. Right, destroyers. USA. Right, which one do we have? A Summers class. Well, no, we've got the gearing, so it's not going to be the gearing. It does not exist on PC. Oh, what is a Forest Sherman? So this is why you can tell. Like, see the funnel styles? Like, it's definitely an American style destroyer. Isn't there a... Isn't this... Oh, yeah. Allen M. Summers class destroyer. So 2 funnels, no mast behind the funnels, which we kind of confirmed. Can we see the 2 turrets on the front? Holy crap, Spartacus, thank you very much, my dude. What do you think will happen to Elite XP earned on Tier 7 ships? Will it be applied to Tier 8 progress, or will it start from 0? Saw this vid, Russian, German, IGN for sure. Russian, Germany, American, and Japanese. For sure. Oh, right, you're talking about this video. Yeah, but we're trying to identify specifically which ones. What do I think will happen to them? I think... I don't know. I'm just going to guess. Because I don't actually know. But I think your Elite XP is just going to contribute towards leveling up. Because I think if Wargaming zeroed everyone's XPs on their Tier 7 ships, there would just be riots. I would be pissed. And, like, you know, I've got a pretty good relationship with Wargaming, you know, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'd be mad as hell. So, it has got a lot of AA on the back. And then we can see there's quite a bit of anti-air going on here. Right, okay. let's have a look. It's so bloody dark. That's my problem. Can we add a bit of colour correction? Is this going too far? I could definitely brighten them all up. Trying to find one. I want one with like high contrast so we can spot details more. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. Has that added it? That has added it. Alright, okay. Oh, this is cheeky. Oh yeah, like, look, I'll not be funny, but like, I can see far more detail now. I don't know, that one's really, really hard to call. Robin is the master of deception. So I know Rogue can't confirm anything, but Rogue will. So far, we've determined we've got the Denley as the tier 10 Russian DD. We've got the Dmitry Donskovoy, the Buffalo, and we're in debates about this cruiser, this DD at the moment. The mast, and they're just facing the Buffalo. Are they facing? Sorry, I look like, yeah, I'm getting up really close to this screen to see if I can. There's two turrets. There's definitely two turrets. But confirming, it's looking like looking through a kaleidoscope. It's awful. But what I've done, I've added a filter to give me like a higher contrast ratio, so I can see the details a bit better. So yeah, that's a bit cheeky. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like disputing that. I think those two ships. You know, there's no high superstructure. There's there's turret, and basically mast, right? And then if we look at this, it's turret, mast. That's it. And Spartacus has joined the channel as well. Thank you very much, my dude. So it is a Pan-Asian DD, right? It is the Yu Yang, but it is an American destroyer. It's the Alan M. Sumner class of destroyer. So formerly USS Hainsworth, DD 700. So whether it'll, I think we might be getting a unique ship. NDA stops me from saying anything, but I love what you guys are doing. The combined effort of you guys will get the right answers. Thank you very much, my good friend Rook. And I'm fully aware you're not allowed to say anything about what you know. So I appreciate your candor, my good friend. So well, that's what teasers were dropped for. They were to get us all talking and to get us all chatting about this stuff. And like, yeah, I think that is an Alan M class. Right, okay, so what's going on here then? Right, so we've got 3 ships. We have a DD, We have. I'm guessing this is a DD. This is a cruiser, and that's a battleship. Do we get any? Is that the rune? I think that's the rune. I think. I could be wrong. Ibuki and Izumo right there. Both are Japanese. So all three Japanese. Let's have a look. Cruisers. Ibuki. So triple turrets. Oh no, I accidentally skipped all the way to the end. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Right, so if you pay attention here, right, okay, so here we have a destroyer, I think. This is the cruiser. And here is the battleship. Because you can tell by the sizes there's a fairly significant difference between them. So how can I remove the filter? It's not going to let me remove the filter, so we're stuck with the incredibly bright colours. These aren't British, I can tell you that they're not British. Right, okay, so Mera is pretty much convinced. You can tell by the mass and the shape of the guns on the aft section is more because the guns are on rear. Right, okay, so are we looking at the... Is this the rear of the ship? This one I really struggled with, I'm not gonna lie. This one drove me a little bit nuts when I was looking at it. Two turrets, mast. It's not a flat backed, so it's not American. It is more of a Japanese style. Let's have a look. I'm not gonna argue that that's not the Ibuki. The shape says it, so you've got the rays in the deck after the rear turrets as well. Like you can clearly see that here and here. So hey Hive, how goes the detective work? Chat, hello there. Hey, they've been helping chat have been doing as much detective work in as I have. And Mera, I think 100% can agree with you there. That is definitely the Ibuki. Right, okay, let's see if we can identify the DD. So we've not got a lot to go off on the DD. Like, I really hope the DDs are quite different from each other. Not gonna lie. Back again. Destroyers. Personally, I was thinking it was this because of the... I think you can see 2 turrets on the rear. Hopefully, it's a shame you can't like order a picture of the DD in in the way you want it. So the back is flat. You've got 2 turrets on the rear, 2 turrets on the front, and an absolute boatload of AA on the Kitakazi. Right. So like those are 2 turrets. That back does look... Does the back look flat though? Oof. Sherlock Hound. I broke my damage record in the Nevada. Nice. It's always good getting another damage record. It definitely could be the Kitakazi. Check the smokestacks. Yeah, the problem is I don't think... See, because that's it. That's all the frames we get, I think. I think that is... Oh, hang on. Yeah, see, the problem is we don't actually get to see the smokestacks on there. Although I don't know if the smokestacks change all that much between them. So, other potentials, Yugamo. Yugamo has split smokestacks, so you would be able to tell the difference between the Yugamo and the Kitakazi. See, now, but people are saying it could also be the Yugamo. The thing that makes me think actually this is the Yugamo. So let's go back to our editing software here. Like the Kitakazi has a combined smokestack which is quite big and quite pronounced, and the back looks flat. Like, I wouldn't say the rear was flat. You've still got the 2 turrets, but as you can see, there's a lot going on here. Maybe. Right, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna have to reset these positions all afterwards. 100% feel like this is cheating. I hope it's not American. It's not. This is definitely Japanese. I don't know. That's not really helped me at all. Mine lane equipment on the left hand side. Set those zoom back out. So the back end's quite busy on the Yugumo. Let's go back and have another look at the Kitakazi. So we can get a, there was a rear, well no, we had a vertical shot. Right, okay, so Kitakazi, there's nothing going on the back at all. It is all very quiet. At the back, you've got 2 turrets, you've got a bunch of AA, and then the 2 forward turrets. And in all fairness, that just looks like plating on the back. If you look, there is a line around here. Oh, this one's quite tough. See, it's busy all the way to the back. That is not the Kitakazi. I don't think so anyway. I am gonna say I'd be more inclined to believe that was Yugumo. Like, and please 100% understand, this is purely speculating from a very purposely awfully edited, in a very cool editing. I'm not calling Robin a bad editor. The guy's amazing. But yeah, this is all purely like speculation, and that, I don't know. Is there another Japanese DD? Like, they wouldn't, would they? We'll really get to see the rear of it, to be honest with you. Potentially, but this would be a tier 7 for us, surely. I heard apparently with the new campaign you get to choose between the tier 7 black and the carrier, but if they do it like that, it would be stupid as hell. I don't know, and even if I did, I could not confirm nor deny. I don't think we've got long. Patch notes coming out Friday, so we'll all know. We'll all know soon enough. I think it's unlikely that they're going to drop a tier 10 down into, Yamagiri, imagine. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? I think I'm definitely teetering more towards the Yugumo for this one, purely because of how busy the back on the Yugumo is in comparison to how, like, there's stuff going on here. Like, we can't really see it, but there's a lot of stuff going on. So I think it's gonna be the Yugumo. Right, sorry, trying to keep up with chat. I'd, I'd prefer the kit. Alright, let's have a look. To approve. Shoot, this is some shit. The anticipation is. I am genuinely, like, legitimately excited to see these tier 8s come in. And I just hope this isn't a. We're going to give you training rooms in clans. Because they said that a year ago. And they didn't lie, because they didn't say when. It's just. They went. They're coming. At some point in the future. Who knows? Yamagiri is a Shimakazu on steroids. It is. It would be nice to get the Harugumo, but that's a tier 10 Akatsuki. I want the Harugumo, but yeah, that's not a Harugumo. No way. Imagine the 40 Torp DD coming to Legends. It wasn't a Torp DD, was it? It was a cruiser. It was a cruiser that had the 40 torpedoes, if I remember right. I could be 100% wrong. I sincerely hope tier 8 isn't released like legendaries, but I don't think they're going to. Right, okay, so what else we need to confirm? There is a third ship in this, and I'm gonna say with like a 40% confidence it's the Yukumo. I am not 100% convinced on that. And in all fairness, right, ladies and gentlemen, right, look at this here, because obviously we're looking at the ship from the back, yeah, in the image. Let's see if we can get an image of this from the rear. Nah, we can't, because the gallery Frederick de Group falls into enemies. You drive around there. No one's given us pictures of it. Right, okay, but it's something I noticed when we look at it. So obviously you're looking at it from the back. There's 3 turrets on the front, no turrets on the rear, and there is this huge stack of, I don't know what the hell they are, but that's a pretty distinguishing feature on the Izumo. So if we head back on over, right, just let's abuse the zoom. Here, see this? Dunk, 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 dunk. See this right here? Like, is there anything else? Is there? That's not Russian. That's a. Oh wait, hang on. You're using an emoji, but I can't see it because I'm on Streamlabs. You know what? I should probably get my stream up, but mute myself. But yeah, unfortunately, no. I think so. From what I can tell, so I think from what we've seen so far, so we've got the Denley and the Dmitry Donskovoy together. Then we've seen the Buffalo and the Summers together. Then we've got the oh crap, I'm having a little bit of a brain fart here. It was the Yugumo, the Ibuki, and what I'm assuming this last one being is the Azuma. So I think they've got them in together as nations. So it just makes sense. We can't see a turret on the rear, and just the way it's laid out, you know, like, I'm sure people want the Musashi, but like, look, there's like nothing here. There's a turret. We would have seen that turret, but not. There's just the same item repeatedly laid after each other. So when it's not going to be the Musashi. The Heisen? No, because we would have spotted that turret there, because we're looking at it from the rear. Although those gun mounts, but then that's quite a unique feature. So definitely not that, because again, we would have seen the rear turrets, we would have seen that turret. I can't see how it can be anything else. Just can't do it. Just can't see it. I don't know. Anyone else got any counter opinions to that being the Izumo? So obviously, my argument for it being Izumo, these barrel-shaped objects, all the way down. Barrel-shaped objects, all the way down. Suppose we can go back and forward a bit. You know, we're not seeing a turret here which would donate any of the other large Japanese battleships. And that is pretty much all we get to see of it. Right, center ourselves again. Hi, Fo, you on the stream? Will that help me fill in, or did I not miss much? I just got here 5 minutes ago. Right. Right. Okay. Because obviously people are joining the stream, and what we'll do every so often we'll do a quick flip back. But I'm not doing the detailed investigation. I'm just telling you what we discovered. Right. So first of all, in the trailer, we see this DD with a Russian flag. Right, so noticeable things. Angled mast. And here, unfortunately, because of the filter I've put on it, we can't really see it now. So what I might do is actually... Why can't I... No, that's selected. What? There is a LUT on there because it's giving me that funny colour thing. Right, unfortunately I can't put it back now, and I use that to right, so you can make it out actually. That is a single large caliber gun. So basically the only high tier Russian DD that has a single large caliber gun is the Densley. That's it. So there's no argument about it. It's a tier 10. So it looks like it's getting nerfed to tier 9. The second ship, which is this one we can just about see here, we get a whole 7 frames, where essentially this is, we believe, the Dmitry Donskovoy, purely because of the way the turret's set up. It's a super firing, but quite high, with a very small magazine or housing, should we say, in the turret being quite a bit larger. That's why we've established that it's the Dmitry Donskovoy. This is the Buffalo. Distinguishing features, both his guns here. This circular shaped AA mount, triple turrets, mast, funnel, superstructure. So that is the Buffalo. In all fairness, I don't think you've actually missed an awful lot. This, we're about 80% sure on this. I don't think this is 100%, but this looks like Alan M. Sumner class, which, although it is an American ship, I think it might be unique to us. Is the it's a Pan-Asian on the and I've forgotten his bloody name already. I know as soon as I see it. Yeah, the Yu Yang. So although it's a Pan-Asian, it's actually an American DD, and it's not an American DD that's in the American DD line. The Summers class, Alan M. Sumner class, fits between the Gearing and the Fletcher. It was like an intermediary ship between the two classes. So yeah, that's what we think. That's what we think that is. Sorry, let's just get my stream back up because I couldn't read chat anymore. Not a problem, Tom. I'm sure you're not the only one. Right, okay, so we have Japanese ships here. This is the Izumo. This, we established it's the Izumo because of this strange repeating structure that we can see here. It's kind of unique to the Izumo as the only Japanese battleship or high-tier battleship that has that. Due to the shape of the rear mast, and rear mast being quite interesting shape, two turrets, a raised deck here. This is the Ibuki, and this I think is the Yugamo, although the jury's a little bit out on that one. Like, these three are really difficult to confirm. Well, no. Okay, the Ibuki, the DD is. The DD is by far the hardest. My grandfather served on DD 732, an Alan M. Sumner class DD. That's fucking cool as shit. I'm just gonna say that. It's just cool as shit. Right, okay, so let's find our next scene. Right, okay. A battleship with twin turrets. I think, yeah, so German smokestack, definitely. Right, okay, so German smokestack, right, okay, assuming that we were 100% correct with what they sort of leaked out last time. Rune. So Rune is going to be the background ship. And I'm not even going to look into it any further than that. They put a card in there that said Rune. So yeah, I think we're pretty much set on that. And a battleship with dual turrets at tier 9. I don't think anyone, like, we can look at the video a little bit more if you want, but yeah, look at that. Yeah, giant smokestack. Yeah, that is the Rune. I don't think there's anyone disputing that. Right, okay, so there's battleship here. As we can see, here's the first turret. Twin barrel. Very square, very angled. You can just there see the second two barrels in the super firing position behind. And yeah, like we only get to see that section, but why? Is there anything else that it could be? Thank you very much for the like, Mr. Flint. Oh, and Matt for sharing as well. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Right, okay. So is there anything else? The Pomeran, nah, that's got triples. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Well, right, okay. Well, okay, it could be Prince. I don't know. It could, no, it couldn't. No, it couldn't, because these are rounded. Right, okay. So see, these go flat, whereas that Prince rubber, whatever you call it, sort of curves round. So yeah, it's not that. So that's good. That's good. We can confirm it's not that one. Could it be anything else? So we've got Odin, we've got Brandenburg. We have the two bits. They're the same. Gross curve first. We've got Fallen. No, wrong shaped turrets. Wrong shaped turrets, because they're not boxy, they're more angular. I don't think they're going to give us a tier 10, and yeah, it's definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. No, too curvy, too angular, like less boxy. So yeah, if we look at the, see, flat. I don't know. I'm like 99% confident on that. Is rune 152 or 203? 203, I believe. We can check. We can confirm that. It's not a problem. It'll take all of like 40 seconds for me to find it. Rune 203. 3x3s. So there's the rune. So you've got twin turrets, 2 turrets on the rear, 1 on the front. That's a secondary gun, or a gun. I'm not 100% sure. Right, okay, so I don't know. Does the Hindenburg have the 210s or 203s? I don't know. I don't play them. I don't play German battle cruiser. I don't play any German ship particularly a lot. Hindenburg is 203s. I don't know if there's an upgrade. I don't think it actually shows us all the upgrade modules. But yeah, it's 203s, or at least as far as I know. Oh, there's Mr. Flint with the Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord, because we talk about this kind of nonsense constantly on there. Oh, why can't I pin it? God damn it. You know why? Oh, because I've got a I'm going to go on to the proper YouTubes, which is annoying. Then I can hear myself. There we go. Pin Mr. Flint's message. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Flint. At least one of us is on top of our game today. Yeah, so Hindenburg is 2 or 3s. Talk loud, Hive. I'm going to take a shower. Not a problem, Mr. Pin. I can't shout. The kids are at bed. I would love to. I'm Tom Ralston from YouTube chat. I just found your Twitch and didn't know you had a Twitch. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm like the whore of streaming services. You can find me wherever there's people. Ooh, right, okay. So that's those 2 done. Right, okay, so we have oof. That is just cruel. That is just evil. Is that French? Is that French? Is that French? Is it French? I think it is. I think. One, 2, 3. I think that's the Alsace. So is this hitting next update? I do not know. Or I either do not know or I cannot confirm. Don't forget, patch notes are out on Friday, so we will know a lot more come Friday. But I think that is the Alsace. I don't know. You're quite happy to take any contenders, purely because they're 2 in the front, 1 in the back. The shape of the turrets, there's 4 barrels. Like, it's going to be the Alsace. I think Steve agrees with me. What are we talking about? Are people talking about? Does the Maogi have good main gun angles? Not over the front, no. Honestly, like, unless you just really love Japanese battleships and you want to collect them all, I've always been like incredibly impartial about saying what people should or shouldn't spend money on, but I would not recommend, even if you wanted to, I would not recommend buying the Myogi. Like, it's everything about the Congo was better. The Congo has an extra turret. The Congo's faster. Even the ARP Haruna is better. It's got 1 less turret, but no additional boost to reload. I don't think its secondaries are any better. It does have slightly better torpedo damage reduction. But you lose a turret on the front, so the only thing you really can do is either kite or hold a defensive position, but you're still down a turret. And yeah, it's got no place in tier 4. Like, there's no, it's I think you'd struggle to find a worse tier 4 battleship. Let's put it that way. What Tom said, yeah, if you're after a tier 4 premium and you don't have the Julio, the Julio's an amazing ship. The Mayogi is just... There's nothing... If it had a lazy eye, that would be its most redeeming feature. Ah, Queen. Oh my God. Tell me what, it was roasting today. Absolutely boiling here in the UK. Right, okay, so we have 2 ships here. What? In all fairness, this scene is so hard to view because you've like literally got like 3 frames or 4 frames, and it really doesn't give you a lot. We know they're grouping up together, so we know it's going to be French, right? So we confirmed the Alsace. The Alsace, I'm like 99% sure that it's the Alsace. Options really are the St. Louis, or the Brest. I can't see them giving us a premium ship. St. Louis has a drop across its deck, so it's raised and drops for the rear. What about the Brest? The Brest doesn't have the drop on the rear and it has a raised center section. And if you look here, if you follow this line, you can see the raise. I think it's the St. Louis. Like, there's nothing else that can really, like, nothing else that can really fit the gap. Only thing I can remember is the Alsace is the gun size. Only thing I can't remember about the Alsace, 15s, 16s or 17s. I'm sure it's 15s. I don't mind checking because we're going back anyway. But yeah, I think that cruiser, just because of the way the back drops, it's the St. Louis. And the Alsace has 380mm guns. So just divide that by 228, is it? 228, the conversion for millimeters into inches. And on to the third and final ship in that scene, which is going to be a destroyer. Let's be honest, like, what else is there? We can't really see it, but honestly, there are no other tier 9 French DDs other than the Mogador. We have the Fantasque, we have the Le Terrible, we have the Kleber. I don't think they're going to give us the, I think you pronounce that Macau, is it? Something like that. But it's going to be the Mogador. Could we distinguish it in any way from that clip? I literally don't think so, because all we get to see of it is literally there. That's it. It's literally 2 frames it's visible for. Like literally, that's it. It's yeah, the Alsace is a Jean Paul with a turret on the back. I'm fairly sure they teased the Japanese Izumo, Ibuki, and Yugamo. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's getting kind of late. I'm not gonna go back and run through it again. Honestly, we covered them a couple of minutes ago. Like, if you just go back a little bit in the stream, you don't have to go back right to the start, but if you go back right to the start, we go through them all. So far, we have like all these obviously are speculative, but like I've gone into like the littlest details that we can see on the ships, to sort of establish what we've got. We've got the Russian Denley, the Dmitry Donskovoy, the Buffalo for the USA, a Sumner, Alan M. Sumner class destroyer. We can't say names because it doesn't actually exist apart from in a Pan-Asian form. The Yugumo, I'm pretty convinced it's the Yugumo. A lot of people have been saying Kitkazi, but it's kind of a. I think it's the Yugumo. The Abuki and the Izumo, and we've just been looking at these, and this looks like the Alsace, the Saint Louis, and well, it's the Mogador. Even though we have, a full three. Well, so one, two, two frames, That is literally this little bit here. I'm kind of circling with my mouth slowly. That is it. That is all we get to see. But there is only one tier 9 French DD, so it's pretty much confirmed that that's exactly what it's going to be. I know the stats might be different, but can you show us the USS Black stats on PC? I can quickly, because I'm nice. So, the USS Black, one of the numerous and very successful Fletcher class destroyers. So it is a Fletcher. It has the 527mm guns, as you're sort of aware of. 3.34 reload time, rotation speed 34 degrees a second, 180 degree turn time at 5.29 seconds. Well, basically, it's a Fletcher, but I think what the difference is in the consumables. I believe the Black, as we can see here, has the surveillance radar consumable. I expect the only way that they're going to make it look different from just a Fletcher by a different name is by giving it the option for surveillance radar. But what we're going to lose on that, I don't know. But it's a Fletcher. And I'm assuming it's going to have a gimmick, and the gimmick being, I expect, radar, because I believe the Fletcher does not have radar as an option on PC either. So the one gimmicky thing, the one major difference is the availability of radar on the Black. So yeah, I'm with a fairly high degree of confidence going to say, yeah, it's a radar Fletcher, which would be ridiculously good. I think if you spec out the Mayoki with a Ampero with ERP Krishima with a sniper build and a module to reach dispersion by 7%, you get a decent ship. But you could do that with the Congo and have an extra gun, an extra 2 barrels, which is why I don't think the Mayoki is good. Chronic Clouds, how you doing? Hashtag free Becky. I know the ship's LOL, but I can't give any feedback, bro. Are you another super tester? My God, is everyone I know a bloody super tester? I'm glad. Mara, you've been instrumental this evening. Thank you very much. I don't care about Black. It's just Fletcher with a gimmick. Fair enough. Right. Okay. So. Um, we're just getting very fast skipping scenes. What? Okay, so this is the buffalo again. There's the buffalo. There's the Sumner, but this time we're getting a bit of a peek at a battleship as well. What do we think? So it's American, so we're getting another American battleship because we have not got enough American battleships in the game. So let's kind of try and squash these out like quick. So we've got the Massachusetts, Alabama, Constellation's a TS8, so I doubt that's going to be it. Iowa, we've already got. Missouri, we've already got. Georgia, we've already got. We haven't got the Kearsarge, but I believe this is a hybrid, isn't it? Isn't this a battleship aircraft carrier? Yeah, right, okay. So it's not that. So in all fairness, it only really leaves us with the Minnesota. Interwar design variant that underwent in-depth modernization in the 1940s. Have we got any additional? No, nobody's uploaded any additional images of it. Okay, one thing we can say, it's like quite a short distance to the turrets. Not superstructure. She's a thick girl. Can we get a glimpse? Is it me or does it not look thick enough? You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. There's been no love for the Brits, so we've got Team America, obviously getting ships. We've got Russia, Japanese, and the French, by the looks of it. It does look more like a fast battleship. Oh crap, since I already know, I might as well see myself out. God damn it, Chink, you a super tester as well. Jeez for Christ. Everyone tests ships apart from me. And yeah, they hopefully what they're doing is they're going, right, we screwed up by giving the British the Belfast 43. Let's make sure their tier rates are fucking worth playing. See, we don't get a whole lot, but that is thick. That's a skinny girl right there. That is, yeah, that is not this chunky boy. No way in hell. Oof. What? Ohio? Maybe? Would they drop a 10 down to an 8? Right, it's not like they didn't do it with the Iowa. Do you know what I mean? I'll take my Tiger 5.9 over the Belfast 43. Thank you. Tiger 5.9 is amazing. Cenk is not a super tester anymore, but he knows what's coming. Iron Blood says Izamo, Yugamo, Kitakazi. Right, no, I'm going to say you're wrong there, because it's Izamo, Yugamo, Abuki, Frederick de Grobe, yes, Rune, yes, Z43, don't know, Seattle, no, Buffalo, yes, Buffalo's there, the Seattle isn't. Well, it's not in this video. So that's all we can go off is what we can actually see. So, but you've got some of them, right? Frederick Grove, Izamo, Yugamo, Rune, Buffalo. They're definitely coming. Everyone laughing at the UK until the Thunder arrives. Have they not come up against a competent Conqueror player? My God, like every time I take the Conqueror, I have a great game. That is the best legendary tier battleship. I doubt they'll take me as a CC because publicly named and shamed a player, which is why I'm not a super tester anymore. Cenk, man, you gotta learn to behave, man. You could behave. In all fairness, I think things like that. I think, like, in the heat of the moment, everyone does. Everyone's done some. A couple of the CCs have been sort of kicked out and or suspended from the CC program for a while, so I don't think it will end your chances of ever becoming a CC. But you just gotta kind of be a good boy for a little while. That's all. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. This last one is kind of killing me a little bit. Like, have we got any more? No, we don't have any more images of the Ohio. Let's see if we can get a more frontal image. Wait, is the Ohio only got 2 turrets? Right, it's not the Ohio then. Do you know what I think we might end up getting? Are we going to get another unique ship? Are we going to get one of the other Iowa classes? Maybe. Like, are they going to give us a buffed Iowa by a different name? Because it's not the Minnesota sort of. That's too thick. Maybe a Georgia class with Iowa guns. I don't know. This one's got me stumped. I think the Vermont's too thick. See, 4x2s. Like that's a triple turret. And that's thin. Is it another cruiser? Are we not going to get a battleship? Are we going to get a cruiser? Is that a third cruiser? Like, is it? Chronics, I give up on CC, lol, no one watches my videos. Man, never give up, man. And that's the thing. Like, never, ever do anything for a goal. Just do it because you love doing it. I love chatting to you guys. And girls, obviously, particularly my queen. But like, yeah, like honestly, like just do it because you love it. Like I like I pretty much can't wait to jump on stream and chat with everyone out there. And I like the interaction. I like how good the community is, and just like, would I still be doing? Yeah, of course I'd still be doing this if I wasn't a CC. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, never give up, but only do it if you want to do it. Vermont and Ohio would be legend. I'd expect them to be legendary tier, that's for sure. So yeah, is this another cruiser? Like, like everyone I've seen talking is like, oh, it's gonna be a BB. I've heard Minnesota being passed around. Like, I've heard Ohio being mentioned, but I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let's have a look at our cruisers. Wait, who was it? It was Ironblood that I told. Nah, it's not the Seattle. Is that the Seattle, actually? Maybe he was right. Is this, like... God damn you. Alright, no, we're going the wrong way. Hang on, did I just skip past them? It's only slightly larger than the Buffalo. Like, if we look where the front of the nose of the ships are, you don't. Oh my god! See, nose, like. Is there anything distinguishing about this? I think I might have just spotted something. Right, okay, so, I know, daft, but the anchor's on the front there. If we look at the Buffalo, the Buffalo has a tidy anchor there. Yeah, if we go back to here, there's the anchor there. Very similar size ship. Triple super firing turrets on the front. Skinny boat. Like, so 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. So there's a secondary turret perched up above the second turret. Right, let's see if I don't know, I can't make out that secondary turret, but there. So what's the difference between the Buffalo and the Seattle? Seattle is a light cruiser. 152s. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong ship. No, look. The conning tower. Watch it be the Puerto Rico. Yeah, is that... I was like, oh, looking for that the additional turret. No, that was Buffalo, which is next to it. We know the one next to it is the Buffalo. Oh crap! Excuse me, Tom. It's a battleship. I don't think that one is a battleship. That third ship there. I think it's too small to be a battleship. Hi, if you're going to drive yourself nuts, dude. I am going to drive myself nuts. 100%. I'm just going to call it Seattle. The guns look larger than 203s. It's hard to tell. Right, okay, well... It's not going to let us... They do look quite large, don't they? In all fairness. Like, they're not 152s, so no. You're right, it's not the Seattle. It's not. Puerto Rico was 305s. Now we would have seen these AA turrets in front. Oh, excuse me. Salem's are light, well, 203s. And it's got the same. It's not the Salem, thank God. It's not this, but this ship is insane. I did actually play that for a little bit on PC. I had it like as a lone ship. Right, okay, maybe we need to go back to battleships. Got any different images of the Iowa? None. Nobody's uploaded any gallery images of the Iowa. Why don't people use this function? It's gotta be an Iowa. It's gonna be an Iowa class battleship. Because yeah, like look how skinny she is. And look how skinny she is. It's either an Iowa or a modified Georgia of some size. Smaller hull makes the guns look bigger. Yeah, but it's next to the Buffalo. The Buffalo's got 203s, and the Buffalo's guns didn't look that big. We'd have to like skip back to about here to see the Buffalo's guns. Yeah, see those are 203s, right? And then so those are on this ship here, and this is about the same scale, about the same like size. Oh wait, hang on, wait, no, we're way too far forward. We've got oh my god, we've barely been through this video. I've just realised like how long it's taken us. We're only halfway through it, I think. Oh my good god, we've got so much more to go. Unfortunately, it's coming up for 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't do much more. No way have we only been... Yeah, look. We're only like 30 seconds into the minute video. But yes, that's the one with the 203s. Yeah, I'm just going to say it's an Iowa. It's an Iowa class. It's going to be. I think it's way too thin to be the Minnesota. Like, way too thin. Like, if you look at that, that's a skinny ship. Right. 'Cause I just don't want you to get your hopes up if you're hoping for the Minnesota, because, like, Minnesota, because, yeah, like, look at this. This is a thick girl. That ship ain't thick. It's definitely not a Minnesota. Minnesota. I have no idea how the fuck you pronounce that. What state? Country? I don't even know what it is. That is Japanese. That's the Ibuki again, isn't it? Oh, you know what though? I don't know if that's going to help us to distinguish between the destroyers or not, because nah, I think, yeah. No, that would be the front of the ship we just seen will be the front of the Izumo. If battleship South Dakota class, or am I stupid? I don't know. Are you? Let me know. Answers in on a postcard. Are there any South Dakota class battleships? So it is Soda, Minnesota, not Sota. Right, okay. Right, we're going to have to speed this up a bit. Right, so yeah, that's just the Ibuki again, just at a nicer angle. I believe that was the back of the rune. That is... I think this is the Buffalo. Right, because this is that little secondary gun on top of the super firing front turret. Crap. Don't lose where we were. Yeah, that's the rune and the Frederick Grobe, just because of the absolute fucking mess, which is the ridiculously huge superstructure on the rune. Oh no. No. Hold on a minute. That is the double turret of the Allen M class DD. Which, unlike the Fletcher, which is single turret, is dual turret. Oh, what a terrible picture of the keyring. What's the point in that? Right, okay. We might get somewhere now, yeah? Right, okay. So, Robin must be laughing his ass. Honestly, he is. We've spoken, and he genuinely thinks it's hilarious. Right, okay. So this we're saying is the Buffalo. Can we confirm it is the Buffalo? A bit more now because we've got the side profile of the turrets. And Buffalo. So we're looking for like quite square turrets with things strapped to the side. Yeah. That's Buffalo. Because I believe... Yeah, Seattle's are like more rounded. They don't have the life raft on the side either. So yeah, like, it's Buffalo. Ah, god damn it. Timeline. No, you're supposed to move along smoothly and nicely. Yes, that's definitely Buffalo. See, definitely a triple turret on the battleship. It's definitely skinny. There's no big side pods, so it's definitely not the Minnesota. Any distinguishing features here, apart from there being a whole lot of superstructure? There's these little things on the side of the turrets. I am driving myself fucking nuts. Right, so if we look at Iowa, see, Iowa has these little U's on its turrets. I don't know if any of the other ones do. Georgia class turrets don't. Montana does. But Montana's got these great big secondaries along the side, which you can spot from a mile away. Dual turrets. I think it's going to be an Iowa class. Like, honestly, just look at the amount of, it's just pure superstructure. The little U's on the side of the turrets, the triple barrels. Like, everything says it's an Iowa class, and it's going to be one of the unfinished. Because there was a few planned, wasn't there? 4 vessels: Iowa, New Jersey, Missouri we've got, Wisconsin, but also the Illinois and Kentucky were laid down but cancelled. So New Jersey, Wisconsin, Illinois, or Kentucky. But I'm gonna put the big bucks down. I'm gonna bet a Kit Kat that it's Iowa class at least. Just because of like the thickness of the ship, the amount of superstructure, the lack of like huge secondary turrets that the other ones have. It's got to be an Iowa class. So yeah, I don't know. Well, that was fun. Oh my God, how long have we been streaming for? I have freaking no idea, but I feel like I've been talking for hours. Oh, it's only been an hour. In all fairness, could have been much worse. But yeah, I'm gonna put money on that. That's an Iowa class battleship. It's as simple as that, I think. Awesome stream Hive. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much to everyone who's dropped by and joined in the conversation. Magami saying, I can't believe we didn't get a British tier 8. No, so the Italians, the British. Oh my God, why am I forgetting how many nations there are? In all fairness, Germany wasn't. No, Russia wasn't. Was Russia one of the original 4? No, they weren't. So, USA, Japan, Russia. Is it literally just just how they've lined up here? No, because France. So we've seen German ships, we've seen Russian ships, we've seen Japanese ships, we've seen American ships, we've seen French ships. Russians came out after Germany. There were 2 that were started, never finished. Yeah, so they've got options for the Iowa. They could use one of the unfinished 2 and give it better guns or better armor or something. So yeah, no love for the UK again. I'm going to be having words with Mr. Blip and Monsieur Rubin in the CC Discord because Britain gets no love, and considering we had arguably strange argument, I know, but Britain had the biggest navy in World War II at any single point. I think the American Navy at the end of World War II had like 7,000 combat vessels. At Britain's peak, we had 9,000, although towards the end of the war, we scrapped and a couple of them might have got sunk. All right, it's a touchy subject. Let's not go there. But yeah, the lower tiers should be completely dominated by British ships. In all fairness, like up to tier 6, up to tier 5, definitely up to tier 5. Some of tier 6 should be dominated. There should just be millions of British ships, and yeah, we kind of run out of steam towards the end. But our wargaming likes adding paper ships, so we could get anything. That is very true. Okay, I am gonna call it there because I've got to be awake in 6 hours. So yeah, another long day for me tomorrow. But thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. As always, don't you get it? In all fairness, right, I looked and I found they've got British ships to like fill, so they could slap the Marlborough in a tier 9, which I believe is is a variant of the King George with 16 356mm guns, mounted in quadruple turrets. Like there's cruiser wise, Neptune. Like just there's no need to even mention any others. Well, we've got Drake, we've got Neptune, Belfast 43. Joke of a ship. But yeah, Drake and Neptune. Like, there's options there. There is. Did they make a CGI model of the Kentucky and Illinois? I don't know. But I think it'll be Kentucky or Illinois, that last American ship, because it's definitely a fast battleship. But I have to go. I have to, because 6 hours sleep. Right, so thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. And oh, excuse me, sorry. And as always, until next time, take care.